Hi, this is Amara Wiley. Today I want to talk about my theme for the week, which is dream bigger. There are obviously two kinds of dreams. There's the dreams we have when we're sleeping, and then there's the dreams that we have when we're awake, which are more like daydreams or dreaming the future, the waking dream. So I wanted to share a little bit about what the Greeks believed about dreams. They believed that dreams were visions and messages from the gods. There were three kinds of prophetic dreams that they identified. The first one was dreams that were symbolic, that had symbols and signs in them that they could interpret. And people who are interested in dream interpretation today, tend to think that. I believe we all have a very personal set of symbols that our subconscious talks to us in. But there are plenty of catalogs of dream symbols out there if you are interested in finding the symbols in your dreams. But I actually am more interested in talking about the other two kinds of dreams. One of those dreams is a vision dream. It's basically, the Greeks saw it as a straightforward pre-enactment of something that was going to happen, an actual event. And I had an experience of this when I was in my early 20s. I was living in Providence, Rhode Island, in a two-family home in a fairly nice neighborhood. And 3 nights in a row, I had a dream that our house was being broken into, and somebody was stealing our things. And on the fourth day, while my roommate and I were at work, somebody broke down the front door of our house right off the hinges, came in and stole a bunch of our things. And that was probably my first real awareness that there was some kind of connection between dreams and reality. And kind of freaked me out a little bit because I wasn't really so spiritual then, and I didn't know what to make of that. But it really, that was a long time ago, 30 years ago, and it stuck with me, that very vivid memory of these dreams that I had. And I've had all kinds of questions about them. Did I create that reality? Did I prophesy that reality? Was there anything I could do to change that reality? And I guess where I've come to with that is that I believe that events start happening before they actually occur. So I would say that the 3 days before the actual burglary happened, it was already in motion somewhere. That event had started happening before it became reality. Maybe somebody had thought about it, or but it was a possibility, right? It was in the place of, in the realm of, this could happen. I don't know that it was a definite. I don't know if there's something I could have done to change that reality, but I would say that was a real prophetic kind of dream. And then the last kind of dreams that the Greeks identified as prophetic dreams are dreams where they would say that somebody would stand over in the dream, and what that was a god or a ancestor or a teacher would come, specifically make an appearance in a dream and give a message directly to a person. And they might even leave a token at the end, either in the person's home or that they would find later out and about, that had appeared in the dream as a symbol that it really was a prophetic dream. So I'd love to hear from you all what you think of about prophetic dreams, and if you've had any, you can feel free to make a comment in the comment section or DM me about dreams. And then I also wanted to share the idea of waking dreams, which is what I really like to focus on, which is the idea of dream bigger. Whatever dreams you have today, tomorrow we can dream bigger. So our brains function in that they are always looking for what we program them to look for. So if we are imagining that something might happen, um, that we're going to get a new job or meet a new romance or whatever that is, and even though it may seem right now that that dream is impossible, um, you know, especially now when there's a pandemic, you might think, oh, I can't meet a new love of my life. I can't get a new job. There's economic problems. I want to invite you to put all of that aside. All of those are possible regardless of what's happening, because there are absolutely people getting new jobs and meeting new and starting new relationships right now, and that could be you. So whatever your dream is right now that you are telling yourself isn't possible, stop telling yourself it isn't possible and dream bigger. How could that just, you know, program your mind to look for that dream's reality in whatever small way that is, and allow it to happen. What comes to mind is a very uh, kind of mundane and silly thing, but um, I need to go to the periodontist because I have some gum stuff going on, and I had an appointment in April, and they canceled it and rescheduled for September. So I was like, okay, well, I'm obviously waiting till September. That was what was in my head. And they called me last week and said, oh, we have an opening in an hour and a half. And it was so not in my head to do that that I could not bring myself to gather myself to go to that appointment, even though here was my opportunity being presented in my world to go take care of this thing at a fairly safe time in New Jersey to do that. So I turned the appointment down, and then later on I was like, why did I do that? Here was my opportunity. But it's hard for me personally to just muster myself to change everything right away of what I'm doing, even when that could be a better thing. So now that that is in my consciousness, if I get that opportunity again, which I probably will because my life is full of opportunities to go sooner than September, I probably could take that. Now it's something that I am allowing into my world. So this is what I leave you with. Dream bigger. I love you, and I hope to hear from you.